This is KEXP, and we welcome Tasmanian band Quivers here to the morning show. They recently played South by Southwest just days ago and made their way this morning to Seattle for the live session. And you've been hearing them every day here on the morning show. I'm so excited to have them live on KEXP. Quivers. Quivers live here on the morning show. Pigeons here on KEXP. And they're here after a performance down in Austin. So glad to have them in our city. A perfect day for Quivers outside. A good soundtrack to our morning. And you heading back home after? What's the plan for Quivers?
So these other three leave pretty much straight from the studio to catch a 2:30 flight back to Melbourne.
Oh, they're just leaving you here.
They're leaving me behind. I don't know what to do.
You can only afford, 3 tickets, so that's just band life. Sorry, Sam. You're going to be staying here at KEXP in the green room, so good luck. You got another one for us?
Yeah, for sure. This one, Burnt My Maps with Driving Rain. Love will lead us, bring us back. Love will lead us and bring us back. Love will lead us if you cover your tracks. Love will lead us and bring us back. Love will lead us, bring us back. Love will lead us and bring us back. Love will lead us if you cover your tracks. Love will lead us, but it won't bring a brother back. You never learn to swim till they push you in, and you sank down to the bottom till they pulled you up. And ever since you've been falling in love with everyone. In the summer it was all so cold, even the trees turned into skeletons. And I caught a mobile phone fishing when I was young, but I don't know why. I don't know why. It's so hard to take. You fall into the light. So much driving rain. Wash into the gutters again. To the gutters all so cold, even the trees turned into skeletons. And I caught a mobile phone fishing when I was young, but I don't know why. I don't know why. It's so hard to take.
Quivers live here on the morning show. It sounded great this morning. And Sam, if you don't mind introducing the band.
For sure. Okay. We've got Holly Thomas on the drums.
Hey, Holly.
Hey.
We've got Bella on the bass and vocals.
Good to see you, Bella.
Hi.
Actually, we're all vocals, really. And Michael Panton on the guitar and vocals.
Howdy.
And the three of you heading out of here after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you could spend some time with us. Where is home for the band now, then? You said Melbourne, Australia now, right?
Yeah, we've all conglomerated there. Yeah, Melbourne, which is a great city. Seems
Yeah.
a lot like Seattle.
Yeah?
Actually, we've only been in Seattle a few hours. We don't know anything.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah. We feel at home.
Yeah, well, good. That's good enough for me. Sam, how long has the band, this band been together? 4 of you? Playing music?
We've had a fair few travel breaks.
Yeah.
But I guess Mike and I have been doing it maybe 3 years or so.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
A couple of lineup changes and settled in with these guys now, and it feels good.
Comfy.
Good to hear. And you just played South by. Was this your first tour in the U.S. or you've been here before?
Yeah, first tour. We did come to Canada a year and a half ago or so.
Uh-huh.
But this time we made it into your country.
Good job. That's a victory in itself.
It is.
We were a little nervous,
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
actually easier than
Getting out will be fine.
You know? Yeah. They can't wait to get rid of
And
us.
how were the shows?
We actually had the best time.
Yeah?
I mean, even our first show, we'd come. It'd taken us 37 hours to go from a festival in Tasmania, and then we pretty much went straight on to our first showcase, and it was great.
Big shout out to Cheer Up Charlie's in Austin. It was great.
Such a good vibe. Big shout out also to Holly, who vomited straight before we played. Travel
that's
sickness.
a new tradition for the band, maybe.
Yeah.
Before you play.
better. You play very well right now.
Yeah.
So you went from a Tasmanian festival to a South by Fest. So how are those different?
Well, we're pretty delirious. We had to get up at 2 a.m. to leave
Yeah.
this festival. But
It's kind of similar in some ways. Just knew more people at the Tasmanian festival, I think.
Yeah.
Festival called Panama in Golconda.
such a great festival.
What kind of bands are playing in Tasmania? Like what's
Tassie bands?
Tassie bands?
There's some really good stuff. There's like the Native Cats, who they're doing a lot of touring. They're great duo, sort of post-punk, awesome lyrics. Who else have we got? We've got Andrew Swayze and the Ghosts.
Yeah, Chris Coleman.
Christopher
Always a big
Coleman.
fan of Chris's stuff.
It's a pretty tight knit scene. And
It probably punches a bit above its weight too. Like it's some diverse stuff, some great improvised music and jazz music in Tasmania too. But yeah,
very cool. Well,
cool scene.
We'll be checking out the bands that you mentioned too. And Sam, the release that we heard songs from came out last year.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll go Ridin On The Hearses. Now that was it was for your brother, right? Your brother passed.
Yeah, so he actually he passed when I was traveling around the States playing drums in a friend's band.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I've been back. So it's good to be back with close friends, and we've had a nice time. But I guess I couldn't not write about it. So I'd always written songs, but I guess when stuff happens, you can't really avoid writing about it. And I think it helped a lot to deal with that. Did
you find yourself purposely writing in response to your brother's passing? Did it just sort of happen? Did you have to sit down and say, okay, I'm going to focus on my music? What was the creative process for you like for that album?
I actually had a bit of a break from writing because I've always played in bands. We all have played in so many bands. I had a bit of a break and just traveled. And then I think when I started writing about it, I wrote about my brother Tom, but I also wrote songs about so many other things. So hopefully people can listen to a song and it's a bit about him, but it's also about something else entirely, and also about whatever the listener wants it to be about.
Well, those are the best kind of songs, right? Like people will find them, and if they're going through similar stuff, it'll help. I love those songs. It's a great record. Make sure to check it out. And the song we've been playing every day since I got it, which is not something we always do, is one of the best songs I've heard in years. And our mutual friend Wayne got it to me, a good friend of mine, and he's one of those people who will only send me like the best stuff. So I saw his email pop up, and I was actually like buried in work, and asking myself, what am I doing here? Like when you're just so buried in stuff. I'm sure you do that with the band, like when you have to travel and everything, like, well, and then you play a show and you just feel like, okay, this is why. That song reminded me, like, this is why we do this. And I listened to it like a weirdo, like 8 times in a row.
That's how we listen to music too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I had to hear it over and over again, and I had to prove to myself, is this really that good? And yes, it was after the 8th listen. So it's just a great song. And what was the inspiration for this particular song too?
I don't know. I think it was one of those, like the lyric, you're not always on my mind, just mostly all the time. I've been banging around in my brain. So it changed. It keeps changing who it's about. So it may be about one person, and now it's about someone else, and now it's just a feeling. So
it has that feeling that you just can't. I mean, it's kind of a magical feeling in that song. So it's good to hear. Whoever it's for now, make sure to play it for them.
It's for you.
It's for me. So there, see, it's already changed for me. Quivers are here live on the morning show, and a song here that you might recognize, You're Not Always on My Mind, on KEXP.
Mostly all the time we would watch the rain on the white lines, still so far away from where you are. But you're not always on my mind, just mostly all the time. And I miss you. I miss you. Above the telephone wires, you're not on my mind. You say you only call me when you get high. You're not on my mind. We finally escaped the island. You're not on my mind. I love you more the less you're trying. You're not on my mind. You're not on my mind. You're not on my mind. You're not on my
Quivers here on the morning show. Okay, every music supervisor out there, friends of music supervisors, where can they reach Quivers? Because you're all idiots if you don't pay them for that song right now. Gonna need an email address.
Quiversmusic@gmail.com.
Okay, quiversmusic@gmail.com. That's where they'll be writing you. It could be in movies, television, anything. That song is so pretty. Anyway, I'm just trying to help.
Thanks, John. We appreciate it. We really do.
It should be that love scene in a movie, man. That is like the montage song.
We do love montages.
Who doesn't love a montage? All right, Quivers coming to a movie soon. One more for us.
Thank you.
Love that you were chasing, it's already gone. See it in the distance. distance, just try to catch up. Step off the curb with your eyes closed, wander aimlessly at night. Don't come home till the morning light. You and I will go riding on the hearses. You and I will go riding on the hearses. You and I will go riding on the hearses till we break down. The love that you were chasing, it's already gone. She's in another country, she's in another song. So gather all your friends in the dark, the people you care too much about, and just drive back. You and I will go riding on the hearses. You and I will go riding on the hearses. You and I will go riding on the hearses till we break down. You and I will go riding on the hearses. You and I will go riding on the hearses. You and I will go riding on the hearses till we both die. Your first car was a time bomb. Mine had a broken car alarm. You taught me how to drive patiently from the passenger side. Go swimming now to see what you say. Take you everywhere with me, even when I'm half asleep on the passenger side. You and I will go riding on the hearses. You and I will go riding on the hearses. You and I will go riding on the hearses till we break down. What is love but a series of curses? In the end, it's always worth it. You go riding on the hearses till you both die.
Quivers live here on the morning show. Great job, everybody.
Yeah, thanks.
So nice to meet
Thanks
you
so
all.
much for having us.
Yeah, safe travels.
Yeah.
Sam, when do you head back?
I'm flying to New Orleans tomorrow morning.
Cool.
So I've got today to run up the tower thing.
Space Needle?
Yeah.
Tower thing, also known as the tower thing, sure. Yeah. You're going to run up it. I'd take the elevator, but okay.
Oh, that's a good
Sure.
point.
Yep. Yeah. Take the elevator. You can see KEXP's roof. It'll be very
We'll
soon.
wave.
Yeah, we'll wave down to us. I'm glad you're able to do that. And safe travels back home. Can't wait to see you all again. If you make it here to Seattle, we'd love to have you back. And as far as a new song, and does that mean new record? Is there more new music coming my way?
Well, we're actually going to record as soon as we get back to Australia.
Awesome.
So we're working on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. No pressure. Just want to check.
Wheels are turning, you know.
People are asking, so I want to know. Okay, great. So can't wait to hear more songs, and good luck with that and your travels. And a big thank you to everybody who supported this station, especially during our last drive. It's why we can have sessions like this, because you pay for them, because we're a nonprofit, and we thank you very much. This is KEXP Seattle.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.